Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. It is Binky here today. So we are going to be working with a little bit of artificial light. It gets dark here in New York City really fast this time of year, especially when it's raining. And indeed it is raining and there's buildings everywhere which blocks natural sunlight. That's why we have so many people with vitamin D deficiencies, and it is the truth. If you live in New York City, you will have a vitamin D deficiency. Yay! This is the Power Bullets, the metallic lipstick from Huda Beauty here that was released, I would say 3-4 weeks ago. I have been wearing them. I didn't want to just swatch them without actually using them. So basically, here it is with the packaging, and here it is outside of the packaging. So here you go. We will talk about that a little bit more. And this is kind of what the bullet looks like. Very sparkly. Very, very sparkly. What I will say is that it's very similar to Pat McGrath just released lipsticks that were very much like this with the sparkles everywhere. Yeah, so they came out around the same time, but this one is going to save you money, but we will get into that. So I did not buy all 3 colors. I only bought 2, After Party and NYE. I did not get the pinky fuchsia color because I already have so many lipsticks like that, and I don't tend to wear them that often that I didn't want to buy something that I was not going to wear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and swatch these 2 for everyone who is here specifically for that, and we'll discuss the 2 different colors. And then I will give my thoughts at the end of the video. Okay, so again, here is the lipstick bullet and what it looks like. This is After Party, which is the purple color. So this is After Party. Now I like this one. I did wear this one briefly. I will say that, it's a unique color. I thought it would be a little bit darker looking at the bullet, but it's actually more of a pinky purple, so it's almost like a purple fuchsia, if that makes sense. The other color that I didn't get is really just fuchsia, and this one is just purple, so it adds more of that kind of color if you're looking for it. The reason I picked this one up was I wasn't sure how I'd feel about it, but I'm going to say it's extremely unique. Yeah, it's an extremely unique color. I have nothing like this in my collection, so I'm really glad that I picked it up. And it applies really nicely. You can see when I put it on, it goes on really easily. It's really moisturizing, goes on really well, and it's just a really special kind of color. You can see it's very metallic. This isn't a color that you're going to wear every day, and it's a specialty color. It really is. It's kind of fun. You know, it's called After Party. So to me, I would wear this to the party. I don't know, at the after party I wouldn't be wearing, I shouldn't say that, I wouldn't be wearing much on my lips. Yeah, let's take that back. Everybody's like, Binky. But it's a really nice color, very unique. I don't think most of us have anything like this in our collection, so definitely a keeper. The next color is NYE, which is this red-brown kind of color. This is NYE. So I guess it's not really, I said it is kind of a brownish red. I would say it has a little bit, it's kind of like a dirty red. So it does have a little bit of brown to it. It's not a bright, bright red. I think it's actually very wearable for a lot of people. I would say it's more of a neutral kind of red, which is kind of smart because, you know, you can have the blue based or the orange based depending if you're cold and warm. And I feel like this one would work really well with a lot of people. I really do. I think it's going to work with many different skin tones. I like reds. I feel like this is a really safe red for those who don't like reds. If you don't want the screaming fire engine red, this one's a little bit for you. Then again, it also is metallic. But I think with this one, I feel like it's a lot more wearable in comparison to the last one and even the fuchsia one, because whenever you bring fuchsia into the equation, it's going to be kind of crazy. And so this, I think, out of the 3 is the most docile and the most wearable. It's really pretty. It is metallic, but it doesn't scream metallic like the last one did, which was After Party. That one really screams metallic, hey, I'm here. This one's actually very wearable in many different situations. You could wear this all the time. I did wear it when I went to work one day, and then, but I'm not afraid of a bold lip color going to work. Some people don't. I don't like following the rules. I just do whatever I want, so take that into consideration depending on the type of place you work. I tend to float around a bit, do what I want. Also, I did wear this to a holiday party. We just had a holiday party and I wanted red, but I didn't want the screaming red fire engine look. I wanted something that would look great during the day and then go into the nighttime, and that's exactly what I got with this. It worked really well. I really loved it, and it was this classy red, but yet it was very festive for the time of year. So I was really happy to pick this up. So these are 0.10 ounces or 3 grams in each one of these packages. They do come in this plastic container. I do want to say that this is something that I don't like about Huda Beauty, is that she always puts her stuff in plastic packaging. And I feel like that's kind of outdated in this day and age, especially with so much plastic going into the environment. I'm really big on that on this channel. I feel like we kind of have a responsibility, and this isn't very responsible. I'm gonna flat out say it. I know some people won't like it, thumbs down, whatever, don't care, because I think it's really important that we as consumers think about things like that. And I know a lot of the time, you know, people don't always do that because you think, oh, it's just one thing. But the thing is, if 100,000 people are doing that, think about it. And it takes like 450 years for stuff like this to break down. That's a long time to fully break down. So between 100 and 450, getting all scientific. So I just, when I see stuff like this, I'm kind of like, grr, why are you doing this? People pull it out of here and then they throw it right away. 2 seconds, and for what? So I really wish that she would be a little bit more environmentally sound and start putting it in paper. Paper breaks down faster. Stop it with the plastic. That being said, I do feel that the packaging is very, very sturdy, but again, it is all plastic. All plastic. I know. I really wish people would move away from the bulky packaging. It is really nice if you're into that sleek kind of packaging. It's not going to roll off your desk. It's going to stay flat there, which is nice because it's square, so it's not going anywhere. But it is a lot of plastic and most definitely looks like it. Each one of them has different packaging depending on the color of the lipstick, with the marking of the name of it at the bottom. So how do I feel about this? So this is what, here's the thing with this. So as you can see with the application, it was a little bit difficult to put on because, I hope I could show it because it's been used a few times, but here, if you can see, it's almost like it has it has 5 sides to it. 5 sides and a really sharp tip. So what happens is when you put it on, it's very sloppy. And I'm hoping it gets better as it wears away, but I don't see that happening. So putting it on the lip is very hard to do, especially if you have thinner lips. I can see how this would be difficult. I do have a fuller bottom lip and smaller upper lips, as you can tell. Yeah, okay, yay, genetic jackpot. So putting it on the upper lip for me, if you have smaller lips, this is going to be kind of difficult. It's going to be a little bit difficult. It's just kind of awkward. I don't like the shape of the lipstick. It just makes application kind of difficult and sloppy. Also, the tip at the top is really, really narrow. So what happens is when you put it on, little pieces of it break off. And part of it is because the formula is very moisturizing, but because of that, it's very soft. So when you put it on, little bits of the top of the tip will break off and put an uneven amount of lipstick on the side. And that's why I kind of touched it up, the red one again, because it was a little bit sloppy in its application. So just know that that's going to happen because it's a really awkward kind of lipstick tip. Not my favorite shape. So that does bring me to the point that it is extremely moisturizing. Very moisturizing. I wore the red one. This is the purple one, but the one that I'm wearing now, I wore all day basically. I went into to a job to work, and I was wearing this from 7 in the morning until, I hate to say this, 2 a.m. because it was a holiday party. So I was there, and then I went to a holiday party, and it was a blast. That's all I'm gonna say. I had a good time. I really did. And look good doing it because I was wearing this lipstick. I will say that it's really beautiful, and like I said, very understated. This one is metallic, but it's not so in your face, and it's perfect for the festive time of year. But it is extremely moisturizing, so it was extremely comfortable throughout the day, making my life easy, especially because it was really cold that night. So kept my lips nice, supple, fantastic. With that being said, because it is really moisturizing, you can move it around really easily. Like right now, I'm moving it around. And because of that, I had to be really careful because the applicator is so wide that you can take it really inside the lips. And what will happen is it'll get on your lips or on your teeth. So I kept having to check my teeth because of the moisture of the lipstick. It is prone to get onto your teeth, which is not a good look. So just be wary of that. You know, do the trick where you can use your finger. I don't like doing that. It kind of freaks me out. I know I live in New York City where you touch everything and 5 billion other people have touched it and you don't know if they wash their hands or not, and probably not. So wash yours. But what I do is I'll take like a napkin or something and go inside and do it that way just to be sanitary, because God knows what diseases you will get out here. So I do recommend doing that because these are really moisturizing. Pro, they're moisturizing, especially for this time of year. Con, they slip off really easily. There's so much transfer with this, so much transfer. There's just no way around it. So if you're drinking, eating, it's going to get on things. So it's going to get on glasses. It's going to get on to people. If you want to do the kiss on the cheek, stay away from them. It's going to get on them, or whatever else you're going to be doing. It is really transferable. It's going to get on your food. I had to put this on several times during the night. I didn't have to be quite as exact. So what I would do is just take this and then quickly hit the bottom lip, go like this, and it would look perfect. That's the nice thing. If you didn't do it enough, what would happen is that it would start to wear away, specifically inside, and then what would happen is that you would have this metallic stuff left on your lips. So it would just be metallic, and it would show your natural lip color with lipstick around the edges. So you're really going to want to fix it up. Now, I was fixing this up quite a lot. I would say every 2 to 3 hours to keep it the way that it's looking. It really does. Even with talking, licking your lips, whatever, it starts to wear away really easily because it is really moisturizing. Now, I know a lot of people don't necessarily love metallic. Again, I really love metallic lipsticks. I think these are really great. The problem with a lot of metallic lipsticks that are really shiny and glittery like this is that you do feel the glitter, and with this, you feel the glitter. You really do. So some people may not like that. For me, I don't rub my lips together that often, only when I put it on, and then I go, and move on. If you're somebody who's prone to doing that, you are definitely going to feel that this is gritty. It is a gritty formula, and you can most definitely feel it. Not when you're just talking, or as I am now, you're not going to, but it's pretty glittery to get this kind of look. But they're really big right now, and it's really hard to get a formula without that grit. It really is. So these are kind of all the rage right now, though. They really are. And I know a lot of people kind of don't like metallic, but if you're big into metallic lipsticks, these really have a lot of bang for your buck. Not this color so much as After Party, but still really, really nice. They're really nice lipsticks. Again, there's 3 of these. They do run $21, which I don't think is really bad. I think the Pat McGrath one is $38, but part of that you're paying for the name of Pat McGrath. But $38, these are only $21, which actually isn't really bad. And you get quite a lot of product, and it's probably going to last you a while, because how often are you going to gravitate to a color like After Party? I don't think it's something that everybody's going to wear every day. I think this one's a little bit more safe as far as that goes. But these are really, really nice. They do have a scent to them. If you do not like coconut scent, you will not like these, because they most definitely do smell like coconut. I can smell it right now. It doesn't really go away. Just so you know, your nose will acclimate to it, but it stays there. And so it's going to be like being on the beach, drinking a fruity drink for the whole day, as long as you wear this. So just be prepared. if you don't like strong scents, you're probably not going to like these because again, they do not dissipate. And if you're putting it back on every 2 to 3 hours to touch up, you're going to be smelling it. So yeah, I like coconut. These are really nice. So it wasn't an issue for me. That being said, is it the most economical lipstick? I think it's a great price, but because you have to reapply it so often, you're going to go through these bullets pretty quickly in comparison to more matte finishes or even cream ones that have adhere a little bit better to the lips. So yeah, these you're definitely going to have to be doing touch-ups, thus going through them a lot faster. I only wore After Party once so far because I really wouldn't wear it this time of year, and really have gotten into NYE, and you can already see there's a big chunk coming out of that, but I really think it was great. So yeah, I will say that the cons of these lipsticks are that you are going to have to reapply them a lot. They are a little bit gritty. They do transfer everywhere. Even if you lightly touch your lip, it transfers onto everything. So just know that. Now I see this as a pro, but some will see maybe a heavy scent as being a con. I don't. I like those heavy scents. So there you go. That's kind of in between. But the pros are that it's extremely moisturizing. I think these are really unique, especially After Party, and I would imagine the other one that's more fuchsia, because they are really bright and blinding, but there's something for everyone. A very nice neutral reddish tone lipstick, which works for everyone and is a little bit more docile for those who don't want the craziness of After Party and the other color. So there are only 3. I'm sure she wants to just be testing these out on the market to see how they work. And I really like them. Do I regret buying them? Absolutely not. Oh, another con. Get rid of the plastic, Huda. Get rid of it. No more plastic. Yes. So, and the good thing is there are certain companies that will let you recycle these type of items. I'll be doing a video on that, but you can definitely look online and find these places. So please do recycle these when you're done, because you're going to get through them quickly because they are so moisturizing. But yeah, I'm actually really happy that I got these. Thinking about it, even though the wear time isn't that great, I did get these 20% off, which always makes it better during the Sephora sale. And I was like, okay, this actually isn't bad. I'm really happy with it. I like the fact that it's moisturizing. As I said, I wore this one to a holiday party and people made comments about how nice I looked, and they liked the lip color, and it was very festive, and so it was kind of nice. So I like the way that it looks. The wear time, but I can deal with that. I really can. So I do think that these are great, but I don't feel that they're going to appeal to those who don't like metallic, who like long wear lipstick, or those who like more conventional colors. This probably isn't the collection for you. If you're trying to save money this coming year, I could definitely say, unless you're looking for unique colors, especially the other 2, the purple and the pink, you know, you don't need to pick these up. You have reds that are very similar to this, and there's so many metallic reds. I guarantee you probably have one in your collection, so you probably don't need it. As far as the other colors, if you like those bright metallic colors, but you don't want them to be liquid lipsticks that put that vice feel on your lips, and you're prone to dry lips, these will work really well. So you might like this if you like brighter, bolder colors with a little bit of moisture, especially this time of year. But for those who don't like the bold colors, don't like metallic, don't like lipsticks that are long wearing, these probably aren't for you. So you can go ahead and skip them. So yeah, but for me, I'm happy I picked them up actually. I'm really happy, and these will definitely get great use. So yeah, so that is my review on the Huda Beauty Power Bullets Metallic Lipstick. Let me know what you think. Is this something that you would pick up? Did you pick up any of them? Did you have better luck than I did with the longevity? Probably not. Let me know down below. And until next time, have a fabulous day, my beautiful friends. Bye.